And we will open our Board of Adjustments meeting this morning with the secretary taking the roll call. And we have the minutes of our last meeting, September 13th, in front of us. And I would like a motion to accept the minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion second. We have a motion and a second. Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye. Aye.
Motion approved. Minutes accepted. The regular agenda for this morning's meeting is to consider a variance request to exceed the maximum square footage of a detached structure by 1,280 square feet on an MH zoned lot. Is there anyone here to speak for the program this morning? You'd come to the mic and tell us your story.
Hello, the variance is for my place north of Dickinson. I've been looking to put a building up in the back. I had one last year, didn't meet code, and I'm back here again to do it the right way with you guys.
Are there any questions from any of the board members regarding the building details here that we have?
If you could state your name.
Oh,
your
sorry.
address.
My name is Craig Buckman. My address is 3257 110S Avenue Southwest, Dickinson, North Dakota.
Where on the lot will you be placing that building?
In the southwest corner, kind of. It's towards the back of the lot.
On the south side of your home?
Yes, so I can drive straight through into it.
Okay. I see you have a bunch of signatures here that are people that do not object to the program.
Yes, I talked to the neighbors. They didn't have any problem with the building that size.
Any questions from the board?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
What size is the lot, square footage?
1 acre.
1 acre?
Yep.
And this is 1,280 square feet above what's allowed? 1,200?
1,200 is allowed in, as far as the Stark County Assessor's page, you could correct me if I'm wrong, it's .933 acres, which is 40,641 square feet, just
Okay.
shy of an acre.
Okay. Is this similar to the structure that didn't meet code then in size?
Yes. Same size.
Is it going in kind of the same location?
Exact same spot.
Any comments from the city on that?
The city has not received any comments or phone calls for or against the proposal in front of you. The city does ask, as if the board chooses to approve this, that this will be, there will be no additional outbuildings. I would ask that the total square footage based on what Mr. Buckman has presented, total square footage of accessory structures will be 2,480 square feet. Any rented cargo units will have to be removed from the property after this building would be erected. I would ask that it be done in a timely manner, so actually state, I would like to see at least probably 30 days after the structure gets its certificate of occupancy, that the other remaining buildings, if you have some, or rental cargo units be removed from the property.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Is there anyone here to speak against this unit? I don't see anybody back there. Any further questions from the board?
One other comment, as far as the structure, the calculations that we did, the setback, height of the structure and setback did meet the requirements. However, with applying for a building permit, there is another review that is actually done so that the property will meet code as far as the setback. I believe you're properly off the side yard setback for the height of the structure, but that would be another review process.
Okay. What does,
Generally, it's 15 foot is
Okay.
at the 3 feet. You get an additional foot for every 2 foot you're off. I believe you meet the code right now. I just, if this is passed today, that this is the variance was asked for just the square footage of the structure, so that all other aspects of the code will be met as
Yep.
far as height and setbacks.
okay. I believe I'm 18 foot off the property line
Yep.
from the direction, south direction, so.
I just have a question for, do you have enough, if you're, happen to be where you'd have to move it, say 3 feet over, do you have enough room to move it?
Yes, just gotta move some dirt around.
Just so we don't have to come back?
Yep.
Okay.
And one additional to mention is that this is for personal use.
Yes, personal use, cold storage.
Any further questions from anyone? If not, I will entertain a motion to either accept or to deny this request at this time.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
just one clarification. You're okay with the stipulations as depicted by Mr. Schwint as far as removing of structures? And,
Yes. I mean, that,
storage containers? And,
that gives me the footage I need for storage, so I mean, that's not a problem at all.
okay, so I don't know if I can capture this or not, but I'll do my best because I'd make a motion to approve the request with it being the only accessory structure allowed on the property and all storage containers must be removed.
He has an additional 80 square foot shed that would remain on the
That would
property.
remain.
So if you wanted to go with the total square footage of accessory structures at the 2480, I believe that would capture
Okay.
what we need.
Do we have to add the 80 to it? Because I think he's 1280 over, or is that included in? the
That's
80?
included.
Okay.
So I'd make the motion to approve the request for accessory structures of 2480 and storage containers to be removed within 30 days of the certificate of occupancy.
Okay. Is there a second to that motion?
Mr. Chairman, I'll second.
Is there a second? Okay. And so we have a motion and a second. So let's, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Okay. Mr. Sean, you have requested, and Trevor has seconded the motion, and I will also approve the motion. So I guess that takes care of it. Make sure that we follow the city's recommendations in your
I'll
process.
get with Leonard and get the other part of this started with making sure I'm in the right spot and far enough off the line for it. And then after it's done, we'll get everything cleared off that shouldn't be there.
Okay, do you plan to start on that this fall yet?
I wanted to get the variances and everything, and then I gotta go talk to the bank about getting a loan and then find a contractor to come put the building up for me. So
Okay.
I'm hoping this fall, but probably gonna be spring. with, I don't know how far out the contractors are with this building stuff, so. It was, first step was to make sure it was okay and then go from there.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you guys very much.
You got- Is there any other business in front of us here today?
The city doesn't have anything further.
Okay. If not, I'll entertain a motion to close our meeting today.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Great, is there a second?
Second.
We have a second, so those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion approved, meeting adjourned. Thank you.